All right, let's get this going. This is gonna be Cabookey. So, Kaz Boots, Sanity, with the added mode of all dungeons. I just want to make sure that the hash is correct. Bombo's Heart, Ether, Bottle, Ocarina. Bombo's Heart, Ether, Bottle, Ocarina. Alright, so that's good. We're good. I think we're good to go. Kick this off, then 3, 2, 1, now. So let's see how this does. See how this goes. Loot right away. Love it. We're going fast. Yeah, this will be good practice for, and like glove. Wow. This will be good practice for the qualifying async for the upcoming Cabookey tournament, which I probably am going to do tomorrow at some point. I think that's my plan. Gotta be done by the 16th, so I have like 2 more days after this. Oh, 3 more days after this. So not a ton of time to get it done. And that field is absolutely loaded. And I know Emok's in it, I know John's in it, I think Bagel's in it, Zach's. Not to mention a host of other top tier runners. Small key to this dungeon. Beautiful. Not worried about the arrows without a bow. Come on. There we go. What's up, Bill? Thanks for the good luck. Sure, I will need it. How are you doing? Are you ready for your race tomorrow? Feeling good? Feeling confident? As ready as you're going to be? Yeah, that's fair. Restream week 1 is really cool. I don't think I got restreamed last year until like week 3. Doing a multi-world now? Oh, nice. I like multi-worlds. They're fun. How many in the multi-world? No, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. We're a little slow. 9's a lot. That's good. There we go. Is it all Link to the Past, or is it other games as well? Kingdom Hearts 2? Yeah, okay. Actually, but MSU, I think I grabbed Kingdom Hearts for this, so... Castle Tower small. That's... I mean, we need it, I guess. That's fine. Uh, 518. That's not awful. That's not an awful time. We made up a little bit. Meyer small. The Ganon reveal is the Disney March. Nice. Look forward to that. 524. I mean, sub 530. That was my goal time last year. Was if sub 530. So if you're doing that at this point, I think that's pretty good. 524 is a time to be proud of for sure. Oh, I want that bomb. I want these bombs. Yes. Free pull for the win. Bush crab. 20 rupees? No, a 4-pack of bombs. Alright. Bombs for everybody. That is a big key. Okay. Alright. That's fine. Take early money, sure. Who's your mentor this week? Like, who have you been working with? Coin? Oh, CoinChase is really good. So, you're not going to do much better than Coin. Just learn all you can from them. Yeah, how about Flute in Link's house? Like, the first 2 checks were Flute and Glove. Yeah, VOD reviews are a very, very good way to get pretty close to real-time feedback. Like I had a couple of VOD reviews that I put up last year, and it was incredibly helpful. Like, for me, it was a lot about, like, dash lines, like, oh, like, dash here, don't dash there. You know, strats for rooms, like, there's a ton of useful information out there. I gotta activate that flute. I can't forget that. On the flippers? Oh, man. So much in logic right now. Alright, do this before I forget, because I forgot after the bottle vendor. Yeah, I mean, soak up as much information as you can, and not even just during this tournament, but just in general. Like, the mentors just want to help, and everyone's got their particular areas of expertise, and there's some people like Coin that are just good at everything. You definitely want to learn what you can. Alright, let's see what we have here at the race game. See if we can get 6-second race game. We did it. Alright, quick stop here. Yeah, 6, it's about knowing when to stop the dash. Yeah, I'll take it. I don't know where the sound effect went, but that's fine. Because, like, a lot of times I'll end up, like, either, like, at the start I'll, like, grab... Like, I'll grab the fence when I'm trying to do a dash, and that just kind of ruins it. Or I'll pick up a bush or something and throws me off. But the biggest things that I took away from this tournament when I was in it last year, nice big key. Like, learning the glitches are cool, but if you don't have good, particularly boss execution and GT execution, it's not going to matter too much. Like, if you can get your GT climb consistent, nice bow, book. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, and it's also knowing what you can do, like what strats you can use with particular equipment too. Nice, blew him up. Like the one fight that I really worked on was Master Sword Trinex. Like I spent a lot of time learning that. This play is a little bit of recency bias, because I've been burned by Agina so much that I kind of want to do this now. Master Sword Ganon or Fighter Sword Lot. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I mean, if you know how to do a halfway decent... Actually, at this point, if you know how to do Master Sword Ganon at all, you'll have a pretty good advantage over, I think, most other mentees. God, money everywhere. There's money at, money on the ledge, too. That I'm actually gonna grab. Yeah, I mean, for that fight, at least at first, slow and steady, I think, is the way to go. Yeah, I'm noticing that. Actually, let's just go this way. Yo, what's up, Emak? How are you doing? Congrats on your first victory as a mentor. Saw Jabera got the win. I'm glad I had 1.5 hearts. I didn't even check that. Wasn't the 130 seed that Kyrie had? Where do I want to go? I should have just... I messed this up. It's fine. I really would love to single dip Eastern, even if it's not possible. Oh, made a great call on fetch quests. Oh boy. Winning time was 2:01? Oh wow, that's a slog and a half. Alright, I don't hate that. Everything but... Oh, so you're on an ice rod hunt with... Gull, Swamp, and Ice. Oof. Oh, I love the hook shots. That's beautiful. That makes the mountain much better now. Glad I did this first. Even if Zora doesn't have anything, I think this was still the right call. Just for the hook shot. Not even going to pick it up. Alright. I didn't realize that the title screen was the Mickey Mouse song. That's kind of funny, actually. Skull, Swamp, and Ice on Master Sword. Yeah, that's... Swamp isn't too bad, but the other two can be pretty terrible on Master Sword. Even Swamp. You can take hits without really realizing it. And you do need to either 2-slash or 1-spin the puffs. Oh, come off it. And I can't dash because I have the old man. Love it. Oh, Small Key to Swamp is nice. Got Temper to Back of Escape. Oh, Mushroom Shovel to... Oh, that's gross, actually. Mushroom leads to Shovel leads to Ice Rod. Yeah, that I can see why that would take 2 hours. That's a gross set of progression there. And depending on where the first leg of that was, Like, depending on where that mushroom was, that could have been even worse. Never did Pendant Pod or Hera. Okay. So they made the right call going into the overworld. Nice. Oh, you're not kidding. This seed is not stingy with money. Oh, hey, Tracy. Thank you for popping in. Thanks for the good luck. How are you doing tonight? That's Dark World access. Oh my god, the goodies. You know what? We can beat Hera. Let's beat Hera. Not logically beat Hera, but let's beat Hera. Yeah, I mean, that's the way you have to do it, I think, is you give options. That's the way I liked it anyways, was, like, give me the options and let me kind of work it out for myself. And if I'm doing something really dumb, then stop me, but... Oof. A year-long mystery shawl. That sounds cool. Usher was in chess game, alright. That's not super late, I guess. Big key to ice. Okay. That's not super late. Alright, so no big key, so just grab the chest and come back up. Nice. Part of me kind of hopes I don't find anything good here, because it's not in logic without the big key. This is just in the hopes that I don't have to come back. Alright, fine. Oh, green pendant. Okay. Good to know. Oh, that is cool, Tracy. That's... actually, let's start at Hype Cave. There's always a project to work on, right? Scouted a glove on the Lake Island. Okay. Yeah, stop that. Never-ending projects. That sounds about right. Alright. Speaking of mitts. Yeah, early mitts is nice. Not just in this seed, but just in... I mean, I shouldn't even say that. Once you have Dark World access, mitts... You want mitts as soon as possible. Desert and Mire. Okay. Oh, the two things I had maps for. That's lovely. Talk about a wasted map check. We will take another sword for sure. Let's do it. Ewok, have you run the placement seed for the Cabookey tournament? I have not yet. I think I'm going to try to do it tomorrow. I just wanted one more practice in before I did. Holy money. I think I found all 6 300s. Like, the fact that I have 1,300 rupees, I skipped a 300 on... I skipped the 300 on the torch in desert, and I still have 1,300 is ridiculous. Yeah, I think that's kind of my plan, too, is to do it in the morning at some point. Yeah, I saw you were running this seed before you did comms. I was at a softball tournament. So I was catching up on my phone. Yeah, so you ran that. You did your comms, you had your mentee race. Now you're watching me. I volunteered to track for the 11 o'clock race because I'm a degenerate. Actually volunteered for tomorrow for actually for Bill's race. But I said that there are other people, if there's other people that want to do it, they can do it because I've already got one in the books, so to speak. I'm gonna do it now. Why not? I'm already here. I have the mirror to make it easier. Oh, don't do it. Okay. That was very close. I forgot about her. Nice. Before we go into Thieves Town, let's check this out. Hopefully it's not Bombos. I don't really want to go in at this point. It's Ether. Alright. Good enough. I didn't want to be tempted to pop into a dungeon I can't finish. Oh, I can finish Swamp, actually. I can full clear Swamp. I just realized that. So maybe we do that. I'm not grabbing that money. Speaking of Master Sword Swamp, we're going to be hopping in. But I figured that we have all the items for Swamp sub 30 minutes. There's got to be at least 1 or 2 good things in there, I would imagine. There it is. That's what we wanted. Yeah, it didn't occur to me until I went into Mire that I had access to everything in Swamp. Alright. That... I don't hate that. You have to be a little careful with health. I'm only on 5 hearts. I'd love to take some of this money and exchange it for hearts. Oh god, I'm gonna get... I did copyrighted to hell. I didn't realize how much of this is would be Disney music, but I guess I should have. It's fitting, though. It's Swamp Palace, and we're going under the sea. Do I do left side? I'm gonna do it. I hate myself for it, but that's fine. Just give me one good item on left side to make me not feel like a moron for doing left side swamp 30 minutes in. Like, Eastern Big Q would be kind of cool. Pod Big Q would be kind of cool. Thieves Big Q would be kind of cool. That heart piece, not so cool. Complete waste. Who's the moron? Well, of course I know him. He's me. Alright, I'm not coming back to Swamp, so that's fine. So far, just the lamp. After this, I need to check Bombo's tablet, since we're going to be in the area. That was pretty good. Okay. Huh. So, I guess... required. Silvers? No silvers in my chest tonight. Oh boy, here we go. I killed that one at least. Kill him in the center of the room. Or the ice rod. Okay, so lamp and ice rod were in here. That's not bad. Alright. So we know that was a 5-6. That was a 5-6. And where do we go from here? Village of Outcasts, probably. Yeah, I'm liking Village of Outcasts. We can do some Skullwood stuff. Oh, why did I hit that button? I didn't mean to hit that button. That's gonna be really good when I put off Saha Eastern Pod for so long and there's a whole bunch of goodies over there. Alright, at least I'll be able to count checks in GT. Well, we have that big key, which is kind of nice. Get that bomb. Fine. We can at least check the first 4 here. And like I said, we can go into Skullwoods, check some stuff there. We can check that, actually. That's our first bottle. Oh, there's silvers. So silvers before we touch Pod or Eastern. And we filled up. That, not bad. Nice. Okay. I don't care a ton about maps in this mode. Just because it is all dungeons. I mean, it's good to know that what the dungeon crystal breakdown is. But it's not necessary. This is a room I need to get better at. Oh, this isn't too bad, I guess. Do I go and read Ped for the lulz? I don't think so. Oh, and then there's the big key on Lumberjack Ledge that I can't forget about either. Thanks. No big key here. Fine. That's our second pod small. So we can do a little bit while we're in there. Nice. Like, I guess I take this over to Catfish. Just because I don't know when else I would do it at this point. Yeah, money can stay there. I have more than enough money. Yeah, so I think we go to Catfish, and then we can finally dip into Pod Eastern, I guess. PR small, it's our first. We could also, in theory, beat Ice out of Logic, but I don't want to do that just yet. If I had Samaria, I would probably do it. Nice. We also have escape. Oh no, we did escape. It's Cabookey. We can go to Pyramid. I was considering mirroring and then fluting to 5, but if I want to check Pyramid, this is quicker. And I kind of do want to check Pyramid, so this is quicker. No luck. Yeah, I don't have big keys to either one of these dungeons, which kind of stinks. But what can you do? Also trying to single dip Castle Tower. So I really want CT2 before I jump in there. Alright, TR2, which is out of Logic. Oh no, it's in Logic now. I found the big key to Hera. Remember that time I said I found all the 300s? That was a lie. Wait for the iframes to run out before we... I think I want to do Eastern first. Yeah, if you have iframes from mirroring, you will not grab Kiki, so you have to kind of wait half a second. This has far fewer logic requirements to get in. Like, to get these checks, you don't need anything, so... I think it's a little more likely that something's going to be here than not. Or a little more likely something's here as opposed to pod, which has a ton of requirements to get in. Yeah, it's one of those things. After I did it a few times, I was just like, well, I need to not just rush through. Which kind of goes against the speedrunner part of it, but it is what it is. Sometimes you just have to wait. That's a strat that looked... Alright, so key to pod. That's actually good that I came here first, then. Just that alone makes it kind of worth it. But the Invisible Stalfos room, that strat looked a lot harder than it was to learn, and it saves a couple of seconds, which doesn't sound like a ton, but if you have to double dip it, that's, you know, probably like 5 seconds combined. And every little bit adds up, so... What's my stun prize? $50. No, $5. Sorry, 50. That 50 be good. 5 is... About 10% is good. Nice. Alright, so now with 3 pod smalls, we can do some damage. Map of Eastern, fine. I didn't push it far enough to bounce off. Oh well. Leave small, so when we go back, we can full clear it. If only I had the big key, I would be clearing this dungeon. Okay, now... That's interesting. That's 4 smalls, so... If I'm willing to do right side a second time, I can get everything. Actually, I guess it would be 3 times. Vacated desert. Okay, that's beatable now. That looks good. I moved at the last second. That was on me. That was on me. Oh yeah. Duh. No, I'm not gonna do it yet. I checked that. That was nothing. Checked that. That was nothing. Now I'm curious. Whatever. We have Desert Big. We have Dark Death Mountain we can do. We have Ice we can do. Check hammer pegs. Nice. Yeah, it's either Dark Death Mountain or Ice. Or Castle Tower, I guess. That's also an option. We can do both checks. Like, come on. Hopefully we can get the Silver's kill. Oh, nice and easy. They lined up nicely. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to go into Ice yet. I think how do we want to do this? Anything good? TR, that's our third TR key. But we're still 2 items from finishing the dungeon, 1 item from even getting in. Potentially 2, actually. I forgot about medallion potentially. Like, come down. Thank you. Now this I wouldn't mind if it was Bombos. Perfect. Can't do anything in it anyways. Catfish we checked. Yeah, so we just have... That's junk. Did we not do Spiral? Thought I did Spiral. Apparently not. So I guess... Okay, we'll do it this way. Why didn't I check Spiral? Oh, I went over and did Hera. That's why. There's our pod big. Like, do we go back to pod after this? Probably. We probably do. So I think I'm done after. I was gonna consider doing Spike Cave and even Hera Big. But we have dungeons we can clear now, so no. Alright. I didn't do Spiral. Not smart. Let's do that first. So we can do pod. Let's do pod. We'll clear that out. We can do thieves. We can get in and do stuff in Mire now. We could beat ice. Out of logic. Actually, I don't. Yeah, actually, I think it is out of logic without Samaria. We're gonna have to go around the right side twice to get everything. Unless we find another small key in the dungeon. We can't open that front door if we want to check the big key chest, which I do. I just want to be done. I don't want to have to come back here. Because with the last two keys, we can open the big key chest door and the basement door. Actually, we'll have to go through... actually, no. Actually, yes, we will. We'll have to go through twice. I forgot about the big chest. That stinks, actually. To get everything. I just really don't want to have to come back a third time to pod. So I think I just suck it up and do it. All right. I knew that was going to hit me. I wasn't sure if that was going to work. Figured I might as well try it. Do I really want to do this? I can beat... two other dungeons. I don't want to have to come back here. It's not even close. Threw that first one way too early. Awesome. Alright, last check. Then we can go off to Thieves. Nice. Real nice. Waste. Waste of time. So item-wise, we need Fire Rod and Samaria. Key-wise, we need Big Key to Eastern, Big Key to TR, and CT small. I think that's it, actually. I think we're only, what, 5 items from go? It's not that bad for an hour 5 in. So after this, I think we do ice. Look, we have the big key. If we bomb jump, I think we can clear everything. So I think ice, and then we do what we can in mire. I think that's the play.
What? Right.
Okay. So we have all of our dungeon info, actually, at this point. There's only one map we don't have that we would need. Sold. CT? It is CT, okay. Okay. Oh, and that big key... What big keys do we... There's a 2 out of 3 chance that we need the big key that's on that lumberjack ledge. Why do I feel like Fire Rod's gonna be in here? Or Samaria. That's just a gut feeling I have at this point. Just a gut feeling I have. Also wouldn't hit another sword either, but not gonna get too greedy, I guess. Okay. Cash. Like the one thing I don't need. So now, when do we do CT? That's kind of what I'm thinking about here. I'm not entirely sure when the best time to do it would be. Alright, we got... Let's see what we can do here. think I was 1 pixel too high. Yeah. Alright, no small key, so I've got to go left. I called it, kind of. I said Samari was going to be there. Alright, so now I think what I want to do is just beat the dungeon, beat the boss, and then go back in an icebreaker. See how we do with Master Sword, Cold Stare. Yeah, funny should be in quotations on that one. That one... I mean, at least it wasn't an icebreaker chest, I guess. There is... If it's going to be in here, at least it wasn't in there. In that spot. Oh, that's a bad spot. Alright. Be a little careful. I do have that blue potion that I picked up specifically for this fight. Alright, I need to survive the iframe. Alright. I'm just gonna do it now. I don't want to wait. Oh, I thought I was gonna get a double there. Alright, that's fine. So that is 3 smalls to GT. I have the big key. So now we can beat Meyer. I do still want to go back in, though. Icebreaker, I can get the other ones pretty quick. Be quicker if I had the fire rod, but... what can you do? Oh, I thought I had that. Nice. Maybe I should have gone to Iced Tea first. I still have to drop down and go around. Unless I find a small key in here. Oh, what? Can't make that up. Hera small. Okay, so now we can clear out the last couple of bits of Hera. If we need to. He's a witch. Yeah, that... I did call that. Alright, well, that's fine. Alright, let's do Meyer. Follow the breadcrumb trail a little bit. That'll give us access to Red Bomb. And then we can do that and then do Castle Tower. I think that might be the play. No bird toss today. Didn't feel like it. Should I have grabbed a potion? Probably. Honestly. That could have been a mistake. Maybe we just beat the boss. Ah, damn. I don't know, how do I want to route this? I have one small key. I can just go this way first. I guess I can check that right after. Oh yeah, I need to do this. I need to do it this way. Oh no, no. Okay. Let's start over. Maybe do it right this time. Kind of like that. Okay, so yeah, we can check. Because what do we need? Fire Rod. Big key to Eastern, big key to TR. That is all we need. Did not need our third bottle. Funny. Actually... I guess it really wouldn't. It's not going to help the way I'm going to do it. Nice. Nice. I don't know why I grabbed that. Nice. Bloomerang indeed. I can't even do spooky because I don't have the fire rod. Oh well. Is fine. Yeah, so we'll do right side desert. Useless quake. And then we'll do red bomb into CT in the hopes that that big key that's on Lumberjack Ledge is TR, and we can just do that in one shot, I guess. I'm kind of banking on that big key not being Skullwoods. That small key's fine. That's whatever. But I'm kind of banking. I don't think I'm banking on that big key on Lumberjack Ledge not being Skullwoods. And if it's Eastern, we finish Eastern and then go up to TR. But TR, we can get in and do a bunch of things in, so. We need to go up there relatively soon. I'm hoping that that big key is the one I need. I hope it's TR. No luck. Nice empty bottle. I didn't even do it. Was kind of hoping that the fire rod shows up here. That'd be really, really funny, actually. Nope, bottle percent. I was kind of hoping to not alert the guard, but whatever. That wasn't a bad climb. We still got a couple more rooms, but this hasn't been too bad. Yeah, I'll take that climb. That's not bad. A couple of minutes. And then we go get that big key. I did check Desert Torch, right? I'm pretty sure I did, and it was nothing. If I did mess up and Desert Torch had something, it couldn't have. I checked it, and we had the boot, so no. So Fire Rod and a couple of big keys. I mean, Fire Rod and TR? Just don't be Skullwoods. That's the only thing why am I going this way? Just don't be the Skullwoods big. That's the one thing I ask. Do not be the Skullwoods big key. I don't care if it's Eastern or TR. TR would be preferable, but I'll take either. God damn it. Unbelievable. I didn't call that when I said don't do it. It's not like I said it's going to be. I said I didn't want it to be. Now I want... I don't even know what I want at this point. I mean, TR big would be nice somewhere in TR or even in Mimic Cave. Actually, somewhere on the mountain. How about someone that isn't Spike Cave on the mountain? I'll take any spot on the mountain that isn't Spike Cave for the TR big, because it'll be relatively easy to get back to. This is a pendant. Wait. How many crystals do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So either Eastern or Skull is the other crystal. Still haven't checked. I don't know, Fire Rod to make this easier. I'll take that. Alright. Cannot check lava chest with only 3 keys. Not doing it. I have to use Bombos on the pokies. That honestly might be quicker at this point. On the room with the 2 pokies, I don't think this. I should be able to get through this a little slowly, but I'm back. Damn it. Get back here. Where are you going? Let me get your whooping. Thank you. Should I grab a fairy? I probably should have. Probably would have been the smart, responsible thing to do. Oh yeah, I thought that was a magic pot under there, not a rupee. Ugh, this is gross. Yo, what's up, Eclectic? Thank you for the good luck. How are you doing? Oh yeah, I don't have... Nope. I don't have the big key. Yeah, how was doing comms? Comms is always fun. I did it a handful of times last year. Oh, you calmed the race that Emok mentored. That's right. It was Jabber's race. Yeah, I'm tracking in about an hour. I saw you won. Congratulations. I did see that. I should have led with that, honestly, but didn't. Yeah, it's definitely different the first time you do it. Maybe even the second time. But I don't know, I enjoy it. I think the race aspect is fun. But I didn't know that until I did it last year. Oh, I still haven't done stupid Spiral Cave yet. I should do that. Basically, yes. They decided... That's essentially what they decided, without sounding... I don't want to sound, like, conceited or whatever, but that's essentially what they decided. Okay. So let's go back. Actually, we still can't beat TR without the fire rod. Let's at least do this. If fire rod's here, I'm gonna feel like an idiot. No two ways about it. This would be a big mistake on my part. I haven't seen anything about a mentor tournament for cross keys. They did just announce an actual cross keys tournament. I saw that announcement come through today. But I didn't see anything. I know there was talks about potentially doing a mentor tournament, but I think they decided to go with a regular tournament instead. But I'm undecided on whether or not I'm going to sign up for that. Zemock and I are doing the co-op cross keys, which we just did our placement seed for yesterday. And then there's the Cabookey tournament that's also running basically at the same time. And both of those are kind of double elimination tournaments. The cross keys is I think I saw 7 weeks of Swiss. So it guaranteed 7 races, and then the top, was it 24, I think? Move on to brackets. Which I wouldn't be one of, most likely. But I just like, it's a mode I want to run more of. You want to learn the mode at some point? Yeah, I mean, for now, definitely focus on the mentor tournament. Like, that's the #1 thing you need to worry about, in my opinion. I don't think you need to be worried about doing cross keys at this point. Honestly, I probably shouldn't either, but I am. No, don't do that. Actually, no, I gotta check the big chest. I do have to do that. I had it right. Don't doubt yourself. Yeah, and honestly, I'm not great with cross keys either. Alright. So, Eastern Big for go. Super late fire rod, huh? TR big chest? Oh, I was gonna say, if that's the last small here, I'd cry. Although I'm probably gonna go back in, because now I have access to, the right side of the entrance. I liked the early part of the way I did this. I do not like how I've routed the last, like, half an hour. I can't believe that worked. I saw somebody do that. Maybe John? Oh. Sank heart. Okay, so now I guess we can check. everything. Damn. Although if you opened up lava chest, you would have got bailed out here. I was just talking... Oh no, I was talking to Bill earlier about Master Sword Trinex. Need to be a little careful. I don't have magic refill. Okay. Alright, that wasn't too bad of a fight, actually. I'm okay with that. Eastern Big! We're in go mode, we don't have to go back. And that's a pendant, so Eastern... we gotta go back down. I was hoping we could get into GT, but... Alright, we just, beat Eastern, beat Skull. I don't know that it necessarily matters which order we do it. I wouldn't hate a sword. But at this point, there's probably 2 in GT, and I'm not checking a ton of stuff. I went the wrong way. I have 1 small. I'll pick up the 2nd small here and just go. So I got to successfully dodge Spike Cave, which is fun. Yeah, sword would be nice. Half magic would be good. I didn't pick up that key. I didn't pick up that key. So I gotta kill the Gibdo here. Alright. 17 hearts, though. That's a lot of hearts. How about the fire? Yeah, it was something. The Eastern is the last. Could we pull Ped for the lulls? We could. I'm gonna do it. Forget it. Whatever. What's 30 seconds? I'm gonna pull it blind. Not even gonna check it. The blind Ped pull when you're in go mode. For sword! Damn. Oh no, Kyrie had the sword on Ped. That wasn't gonna happen. I did see that. Oh, silvers. That's right. Not a sword. Oh, it was a sword. It was the seed we did. That's what it was. I'm almost positive. I definitely have seen a sword on Ped recently. It was a seed. It was a seed that we did. Alright, a little low on arrows, but I can pick up a bunch here, so that's fine. I'm gonna check the bit. I would like a sword. Or half magic. One of the two. Alright, that's actually not awful. Red mail's not terrible. Wasn't really on my radar, but that's probably maybe number 3 item that I would want. Behind a sword and half magic. In that order. Perfect. Perfect. The last pod, small. Alright, so it's a GT climb and drop into Ganon. Two blues and a red ought to do it. Supposedly this way is faster. Why are we fighting 2 Ganons at the same time? That sounds like a terrible idea. One's enough. In my opinion. Yeah, I do not want to fight 2 Ganons at once. Oh, I see. I get it. Okay. Now it's making a little more sense. Would I do it? Yes. Would I want to do it? Absolutely not. I want a sword. I'd rather not do Master Sword if I don't have to. Nice. I'll check Torch just in case, and then we will climb. Actually, no, I want hook shot. Wow, I got through. I don't know how I got through. My timing was so far off on that. That's a room I need to get better at. I should have used silvers. This room I cheese all day. They actually played nice. That's pretty good. Oh god, don't mirror. That'd be terrible. Excuse me. That didn't seem right. That was good. Thinking maybe I had a chance at a sub 2, but probably not. Unless we find a sword. And even then, I think at this point it'd be very unlikely. Actually, if you find a sword, we could probably do it. Be tight. One more shot. Dang it. Oh, stop playing like a moron, please. I didn't have the sword charged all the way. Oh, I got lucky on that one, actually. Are you kidding me? No, it's not Maldor, it's me. Like, I'm just bad right now. Like that, I'm not even close. Fourth time is the charm. Alright, Master Sword Ganon with slivers. I'm offline. There we go. Yeah, it was... I could have done better. I hope that was a triple. Alright, 3, 2, 1. That's fine. So no sub 2, but it'll be... I don't know, 201, 202, probably. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Alright, that's that. I was too far away. This is where I get messed up. Right there. Alright, well, we kinda almost sorta got through it. Hold on. Can I get up there? Alright. Let's not be dumb. Are you... Oh my god. There we go. Finally, get one. Damn. Oh, where's he going? Okay. Alright. So, sub 201. That's not bad. That was not my best Ganon fight. I'm still working on the Samaria strats for it. Phase 1, I have pretty good. Phase 2 is a little rough. So 2 hours, 41 seconds. Thank you for the GGs. Oh, Flawless Bagel, hello. Nice to see you. So Bagel Bytes is a friend and rando partner of mine, Limp Bagel. He has a Discord where he's been kind of getting people who are newer to rando into rando. So he has a weekly async race, which is what this is, and a weekly live race to kind of get people into rando a little bit. So that's what this is. So I can pull up a link to the Discord, pop it in there if anybody's interested who isn't already in there. I've seen a few names that are few names that are in there, but if you have any interest in checking out some rando, that's a very good place to start. Alright, so we'll have to submit this. My CR was, what, 173. Finish time. I can throw the VOD up after. So 173, 2 hours 41. Submit. How'd we do? First place so far. We got Emok by like a minute and a half. And Bill by about 8 minutes, which, not bad. Fire on Y. Nice comment, Bill. Emok, nice fire rod, all those checks, and only one other sword. I'm guessing there had to be a couple of swords in GT. Like, there's no... I mean, it's... I don't know what you guys checked, but I checked pretty much everything else. Like, they had to, at least one was in there. I mean, what else didn't I check? I scouted... Bumper Ledge, that was nothing. I did the torch item in Desert, I scouted it, that was nothing. So, Hera I scouted, that was nothing. So TR, GT, or Spike Cave. That's really all it could have been for the two swords. Feels good. Yeah, I don't hate that. That was a pretty... I mean, Fire Rod was in a bad spot. The TR Big was in a pretty bad spot in Hera Basement. I am glad I waited till I got both keys to go back, though. Because I got the big key first, and if I had just gone back for that, I would have been even less likely to do Hera Basement. I wouldn't have wanted to gone in a third time. But we were able to single dip, Swamp, Mire. I think just Swamp and Mire. Oh, and Ice. Technically. We beat it the first go through. But Samaria was in there. And we went back for other stuff. Spike Cave was half magic. I mean, that's not bad. So that means that it was either TR or GT that had both swords. Or, did I get all the fetch quests? I think I did, actually. So yeah, TR or GT had to have both swords. Alright, so I am gonna get going. I have, like I said, I'm tracking for the race that's coming up in half an hour, roughly. Who's it for? Yeah, this might have been a mistake. It's Kate Sith and Tom Servo, Tom Servo. And who's on comms for that? I think Sawyer and somebody else. Sawyer and Fire Elements on the comms for that. Yeah, it is Kate's race, yes. Yeah, have fun staying awake. I am gonna need some kind of caffeine, I think, which is really good to be having at 11 o'clock at night. But it is what it is. Luckily, I'm not on camera or talking or anything, so I just have to pay attention, which could be rough. But if anyone's awake, check it out. Half an hour. It's the fourth restream of the day on the Go Mode podcast channel, so should be good. I'm looking forward to it. It's fun. It's a good time. And I'm probably going to run the Kabuki placement seed tomorrow morning. I don't know if I'm going to stream it or not. I might. I'm kind of undecided on that. Yeah, I tracked a race or two last year. It's fun. It's a good time. Comms is a little different, but also still fun. All right, I'm gonna jump off for now. I gotta be ready in like 15 minutes, so I'm gonna probably grab some caffeine, maybe a snack, and go from there. But thanks for hanging out, Bill, Emok, Eclectic. Was a flawless bagel. Tracy, I saw in here earlier. So thank you for hanging out. Thanks for the GGs, the support, the chat back and forth. Always enjoy it. And say I might be on tomorrow. We'll see. But if not, there are a couple of restreamed races happening tomorrow as well. I think, what is it, 11 a.m. Eastern? Oh no, sorry, noon Eastern and 3:30 Eastern. And the 3:30 race is actually Bagel's first official restream. Yeah, that's right. It is. It's Bill's race, 3:30 Eastern, up against Bradlock. And then the race one is actually Drew Bragi, who was a mentor last year. I've seen him in the Monday Cas boots. So some good stuff happening tomorrow. Good stuff happening in about half an hour. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good night.